So Elisa, did you travel to other region? Asked Ash. Yes, replied Elisa. I was used to be a traveling trainer before I took full-time opportunity as a gym leader. I traveled to Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, Alola and Galar region, and from there I caught every electric type. That's awesome, said Ash. So Sylvan, how your gym is doing? Got any Descent Challenger? Asked Elisa. Yeah, I am getting it on daily basis, but I am traveling with Ash for now, said Sylvan. Here we are, said Elisa as they reached recovery room where many other electric types are resting including Pikachu. How is he? Asked Ash. He is fine, just need a little bit of rest from battling for next 2 days, said the doctor. Now give me your other Pokémon, I will heal them as well, said the doctor. Thanks, here they are, said Ash giving him his other. Hours later Ash received his Pokémon. I think we should go. I need to reach Driftvale City in order to claim my next gym badge, said Ash. All the best for that, said Elisa. Next day Ash and his friends departed from Nimbasa City towards their new destination Driftvale City. So Ash, what is your strategy against Driftvale City Gym Leader? Asked Sylvan. As per the info I gathered last night, Gym Leader uses Ground-type Pokémon. And Ground-type are resistant to poison, rock and electric. The top of that they are weak to water, grass and ice. From remaining types they take normal damage, said Ash. Clay is a businessman in mining industry. And what I found is that he uses Crocodile, Seismitoad and Excadrill. I don't know what other Pokémon he may have Golurk or Golett as well, said Ash. I am pretty sure that he could have business in other regions including Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Kalos, Galar and Alola. And if he have the business there, then there are chances he could have Pokémon native to those. It increase the possibility of having him Rhyperior, Nidoking, Steelix, Claydol, Flygon, Steelix, Marshtomp, Torterra, Mamoswine and Sandslash, said Ash. Amazing, you thought about what Pokémon he could have, said Iris, and I must say, you don't seems like a kid anymore. True, you are behaving like a true elite level trainer. They think of all possibilities, said Sylvan. But have you decided which Pokémon to use against him? Asked Iris. Now if he used 3 Pokémon, Crocodile, Seismitoad, and Excadrill, I will use Pignite against Excadrill, Servine against Seismitoad as it is weak to grass type only. Against Crocodile I can use Leavanny as she is part bug and grass type. Against Rhyperior or Steelix or Nidoking I will be using Duwat. And for others I have to see, said Ash. You are going with type advantage? Asked Sylvan. It's not like that. I know I have chances to lose with type advantage as well, but I want to give my Unova team a chance, said Ash. Post this gym battle, I will send my grass, fire, flying and water type back to Kanto so that they can train with my Pokémon, said Ash. Nice Ash, said Sylvan. After 3 hours of walking they came across a festival taking at Performer Square. Whoa, look at that, said Ash. This is a festival where musicians and artists perform in the area, said Sylvan. What you say? Should we check this out? Asked Iris. Sure, said Ash as he ran towards the counters that display delicious food. What a kid, said Iris running behind Ash. Wait for me, said Sylvan. Ash then spotted Trip and he ran towards him. Hey Trip, what are you doing here? Asked Ash. I came to meet Alder, the champion of Unova. I got info that he will be here, said Trip. You admire Alder, huh? Asked Ash. None of your business. Now leave me alone, said Trip before he walked away. Not long after Ash spotted Trip and Alder as he ran towards him, where he heard Trip asking Alder for battle. Hey Alder, battle me, said Ash as he pushed Trip aside. I will battle him, said Trip pushing Ash aside. Okay, wait both of you, I will battle you one by one, said Alder. How about you kid, let's start a battle with you. How about a 2-on-2 battle? Asked Alder to Ash. Sounds good, said Ash. Few moments later they found a crowd has started to surround the battlefield. This will be a 2-on-2 unofficial battle between challenger Ash Ketchum and champion Alder. No substitution is allowed, said Sillin. Please send your first Pokémon, said Sillin as Alder sends his Bouffalante. Glalie battle time. AAID Ash sending his ice type. An ice type from Hoenn region. You can start first, kid, said Alder. Glalie start with Ice Beam, said Ash. Bouffalante dodge and use Iron Head, said Alder. As expected, Bouffalante dodged the Ice Beam and charged at Glalie with Iron Head. Glalie used Double Team and then use Freeze Dry, said Ash. Glalie made his copies due to which Bouffalante missed its target and all copies of Glalie releases a gust of cold air from their mouth at the Bouffalante, freezing it. Break out of it and use Mega Horn, said Alder. Glalie, counter with Gyro Ball, said Ash as Glalie started to spin rapidly and both Bouffalante and Glalie connected with each other, which leads to explosion. You are good, kid. Bouffalante use Wild Charge, said Alder. Thanks. Glalie double team and then use Hail, said Ash. Glalie evaded Wild Charge and used Hail, after which Glalie's body glows light blue and he floats into the sky. Then, thick clouds appear above the battlefield and a thick fog forms. Glalie then floats into the clouds. Snow starts to fall from the clouds, and occasionally, large balls of hail fly down and hit the Bouffalante repeatedly. Bouffalante, stay on your guard and use Head Charge. Bouffalante charges at the Glalie and the afro on its head glows red. The front of it also glows yellow. Dodge and use Weather Ball, said Ash as Glalie formed icy blue sphere surrounded with icy crystals and launched it at Bouffalante, who was unable to dodge and got struck by Weather Ball, which dealt great damage to him. Bouffalante use Iron Head, said Alder. Use Ice Shard, said Ash as Glalie opens its mouth, releases several shards of ice with a light blue aura surround the shards, leaving behind a light blue trail as the shards fly through the air, and then the shards are sent towards the Bouffalante. Ice shards hit the leg of Bouffalante, making it trip on the field. Now finish Bouffalante with sheer cold, said Ash as Glalie's body becomes surrounded by a blue aura and the inside of its mouth shines white. The ground around Glalie begins to freeze, and when ice hit Bouffalante, it is instantly knocked out. Bouffalante is unable to battle. Glalie wins, said Sillin, which shocked Trip. Amazing. You defeated my Bouffalante. Let's see how you will defeat this, said Alder, sending Volcanora. Volcanora start with Fiery Dance, said Alder as Volcanora covered in flames and then did a dance. Glalie use Full Power Water Pulse, said Ash as Glalie formed Orb of Water and shoot it at Volcanora. Volcanora evaporate it, said Alder as it fired massive stream of flames that destroyed Water Pulse. Now use Fire Spin, said Alder. Use Double Team, said Ash. Volcanora released the flames, which took shape of the flaming tornado, and with her eyes she destroyed all Glalie copies and trapped original one in the flaming tornado. Glalie use Protect with Gyro Ball to get out of there, said Ash. After that Glalie successfully get out of the tornado. Volcanora return, said Alder, recalling his Pokémon. What? Why did you recall your Pokémon back? Asked Ash. I just accepted the battle proposal to see how you good at battling and commanding your Pokémon, and you proved yourself by defeating my Bouffalante. So I want you to challenge me in the league in official battle, said Alder. I will give my best, said Ash. What about me? Asked Trip. We will battle some another day. Till then train hard, said Alder. I have to go now. I have an important meeting, said Alder as he went into different direction. You got lucky, Ketchum, said Trip as he made his way towards Driftvale City. After 3 days Ash and his friends reached Driftvale City. Driftvale City, here I come. Quake badge, you are mine, said Ash. Ash, you have to keep patience, said Sillin. Scylla, this is a quake badge I am speaking of, and when it comes to battle and food I can't resist myself, said Ash. Let's go then, said Scylla. XXX times skip XXX. Hello. Anyone here? Asked Ash as he knocked on the door of the gym. Few moments later, a man in his mid-40s came out of the gym. What you kids are doing here? I don't have anything for charity right now, said Clay. Sir, we are not here for charity. We are here to challenge you for the gym battle, said Ash. All three of you? Asked Clay, raising his eyebrows. No, it's only me who is going to challenge you for the gym battle, said Ash. I see. I don't have any time for that, kid. I am not in a mood to engage in a battle as I have to leave right now for important business in the Galar region. I will return after 3 weeks, said Clay. What, after 3 weeks? Said Ash. Yes, and meanwhile you can wait for me, said Clay. Okay then, said Ash as he is not happy with sudden info. But I want a good battle from you, said Clay as a cab stopped near him, after which Clay disappeared from the view. So what should we do now? Asked Scylla. In 3 weeks I want to train my Pokémon to full limit, so that we can quickly challenge 2 gyms in a row, said Ash. That's a great idea. I want to train my Pokémon as well, said Scylla. Let's set up a camp near the city, said Ash. 2 hours later they all set up the camp between Clay Tunnel and Twist Mountain near to the city. This is a perfect location, Ash, said Scylla. Guys, give me some time. I need to call Professor to let me transfer all my Pokémon here for 3 weeks, said Ash. So you want all your Pokémon for 3 weeks? Asked Oak. Yes, Clay is out of city for 3 weeks and I want to make full use of the time to train me and my Pokémon, said Ash. That's good. I will send you all your team, said. Minutes later Ash received his Pokémon. Thanks, Professor, said Ash as he went back to his training spot. Got your team, Ash? Asked Iris. Yes, said Ash as he sent all his Pokémon out. Guys, we are in Driftvale City of Unova region. Since Gym Leader is out of the city for 3 weeks, we will train in this. We are ready for the league, said Ash, making his Pokémon cheer up. Palpitoad, Roggenrola, Ralts and Poniard, we will work on your moves, attack, defense and speed. For every 4 hours in the evening we will do battling. What you say, Scylla? Asked Ash. Yes, a great idea I say, said Scylla. Let's do it, said Ash. Emolga, Excadrill, Axew, let's start our training, said Iris. Passage, Dwebble, Stunfisk, Cotoni, go, said Scylla. Guys, aim of our 3-week training program is 1. We need to increase move pool. 2. We need to improve endurance against moves we are weak. Example, grass type will improve endurance against flying, poison, bug, fire, normal fighting, rock, ghost, steel, psychic, dragon, dark and fairy type. At the same type we need to increase attack power so that it can damage Pokémon of same type. Like fire type moves should be stronger against fire types. 3. We need to reduce charging type for attacks that need more charging type like Solar Beam, Hyper Beam. 4. We need to improve defense, speed and attack as well. 5. For bulky Pokémon we need to work on speed, and for flying type and Pokémon that levitate we need to remove handicap against gravity move, said Ash, making his Pokémon cheer up. But at the same time we should make sure we shouldn't overburden you. Want to take break? You can tell me. I will stop it immediately because I don't want to make you feel that I am abusing you. Every weekend we will challenge the wild Pokémon available here, said Ash. How about this, Scylla? Sounds good, asked Ash. This is cool, Ash. Nice training regiment, said Scylla. I like this as well, said Iris. And every morning we will meditate as well, said Ash. Let's start, guys, said Ash. Roggenrola, use gravity on the field, said Ash. Once Roggenrola used gravity everyone started to feel pressure on their legs. Why are we feeling heavy? asked Iris. Because we are in range of gravity, said Scyllin. Staraptor, Swellow, Noctowl, Charizard, Gliscor, Tranquil try to fly, said Ash, but they are feeling lots of pressure in their body. After struggling a lot, Gliscor managed to jump few inches high in the air. Try harder, said Ash as he tried to walk, but it is too hard. Roggenrola stop gravity, said Ash. We will master this till Pokemon League. Let's focus on endurance against moves, said Ash. For demo, can Infernape and Floatzel help me, said Ash, to which they nodded. Floatzel start with water gun on Infernape, and Infernape you try to endure it, said Ash as Floatzel opened its mouth and launched water gun, which Infernape is taking it without any retaliation. Water gun is dealing damage, but Infernape is not complaining. Stop now, said Ash as Floatzel stopped its attack. So this is how we have to do it, said Ash. In this way for next 6 days Ash and his friends did their training. They can see the result of the training. Endurance, speed, attack and defense is gradually increasing. They learn 2 new moves every day. Bulky Pokemon like Torterra, Snorlax, Blastoise, Tyranitar, Scolipede, Typhlosion, Meganium, Feraligatr are getting faster and faster on the ground. Water types are getting faster and faster on ground and under the water as well. Smaller Pokemon like Pikachu, Ivysaur are getting more faster, and faster Pokemon are improving their speed as well. Iris's Emolga, Axew and Excadrill are getting stronger. Emolga managed to learn new flying type moves with the help of Ash's learned non-dragon type moves, as is now a rival to Ash's Garchomp. Scylin's Pansage, Stunfisk, Cotone, Dwebble are getting stronger as well. Stunfisk, Cotone, Dwebble and Pansage learned new moves with the help of Ash's Pokemon. As decided, let's see if we can get some good Pokemon here, said Ash. Where are we going today? Asked Scyllin. Clay Tunnel. Hope we can get some good Pokemon, said Ash. Clay Tunnel is 2 hours away from here, said Iris. 2 hours later they are in the clearing near Clay Tunnel. Here we are, said Ash. Why don't we get inside the tunnel and see what Pokemon is waiting for us, said Iris. Sure, said Ash as he stepped forward. They felt something moving beneath them. Did you felt that? Asked Scyllin. Yes, replied Iris as once again ground moved beneath them, and before they can escape, Ash and his friends were thrown 20 feet in the air and a wild Steelix erupted from under the opened its mouth to eat them alive. Charizard go, said Ash, releasing Charizard, who saved them from falling in the mouth of put them on the field before facing off Steelix. Charizard use Flamethrower, said Ash as Charizard released massive stream of flames. Steelix retaliated with Dragon Breath. Steelix then fired Stone Edge, which Charizard countered with Steel Wing, which did very less, then used Rock Blast, which Charizard countered with Fire Blast, knocking out Steelix. Pokeball go, said Ash, sending Pokeball, which captured Steelix. Nice Ash, said Scyllin. As they further move inside the cave they encountered multiple Durant, few Heatmore, Nosepass, Lyron and Swoobat, which they battle one by one and defeated some of them. Though they win some battle and lost some. Iris and Scyllin being interested in dragon types and grass type, they didn't captured any Pokemon. Though, Ash captured Lyron and Nosepass, as hours later they are back to their training spot. Steelix, Nosepass, Lyron come out, said Ash, but when he released them they are looking with anger at him. Hi, said Ash, but their anger peaked up. Listen, I know I captured you and I am sorry for that, said Ash, which made them more angry. But I can let you go if you want, I won't stop you. I know I captured you without your will, so option of going back to the wildlife is open for you, said Ash, making them shock. But I will make sure I will treat you right and give the respect you deserve if you stay with me. You will get home, family that care for you, friends you can rely on in good and bad time, and food which you like, and you will get stronger by taking part in competition, said Ash as he released his Pokemon. This is my family of Pokemon. If you want to be part of it, we will be happy, said Ash, making them think twice on the proposal that Ash gave, and to Ash's surprise they accepted it. Lyron, Steelix and Nosepass, welcome to the team, said Ash. For next 2 days Ash started to bond with his new team members and started to observe them. He explained them his training procedure, and other stuff about his family of Pokémon. Axew use Dragon Rage, said Iris. Poniard dodge and use Aerial Ace, said Ash as Poniard sidestepped and dodged the attack before OT slammed into Axew, sending it crashed into the tree. Axew get up and use Draco Meteor, said Iris. Iris, no. Draco Meteor could lead to Wildfire, said Ash, to which she nodded and went for recently learned Night Slash by Axew. Use X Scissor, said Ash. Battle continued for next 20 minutes before both Pokémon knocked out each other. Somewhere on the Melos Island 2 people can be seen near the final shrine wedge. Target locked? Asked one person. Yes, said another one. Let's bring them out. Destroy the final shrine, said the person wearing black suit with R in the middle of the chest. Launched the rocket and destroyed the final shrine. Now, they should be arriving here anytime. Surveillance on the shrine, said the person.